Have you ever stopped to imagine what it would be like if Giannis Antetokounmpo became the new player for the Golden State Warriors? It sounds like a science fiction scenario, doesn't it? However, speculation isn't just an exercise in imagination. With the rumors about Giannis's future circulating more and more, now is the perfect time to explore whether this transfer could actually happen. Imagine the impact the Greek Freak could have alongside Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. The Milwaukee Bucks continue to struggle this season. The idea of a trade could become a much closer reality. In this video, we'll dive into the details of this possibility and understand the developments that could transform the NBA as we know it. Paul Pierce, known for his stellar NBA career, recently ignited the fire of Warriors trade rumors by suggesting that the only viable path for the Golden State Warriors to become title contenders again would be to bring Giannis Antetokounmpo to the team. It may seem like a far-fetched idea at first glance, but Pierce is not the type to speak without thought. When he mentions something like this, it's wise to pay attention. He believes that with Giannis's arrival, the Warriors wouldn't just bounce back, could also dominate the NBA like never before. Now, of course, this raises an interesting question. How could something so improbable come to pass? Consider what Pierce is actually saying here. He's not just making a casual guess, he's challenging the NBA status quo and making everyone wonder how far the Golden State Warriors would go to get back on top. In a league where dynasties are rare and hard to maintain, the idea of adding a player of Giannis's caliber alongside Stephen Curry and Draymond Green is, at the very least, intriguing. Pierce is painting a picture where the Warriors could indeed make the impossible happen. But how would such a feat be possible? Well, Pierce has dropped a hint. He envisions a world where this trade could occur. And it makes sense when you consider how serious the Golden State Warriors are about continuing to win. We're not talking about a mere short-term strategy, but a bold move that could redefine the future of the Golden State Warriors for years to come. For those closely following the Golden State Warriors news, it's clear that Pierce is planting a seed of both doubt and hope, opening up space for discussion about the real possibilities of this idea coming to fruition. Stephen Curry's contract extension with the Golden State Warriors through the end of the 2026-2027 season is not just a strategic move, but a statement of intent. Curry, who is already a living legend in Golden State, is making it clear that he is still hungry for victories, titles, and making history alongside Draymond Green. By extending his contract, Curry is not just thinking about the present but also about the legacy he wants to leave for the franchise and its fans. This signals that Golden State isn't interested in rebuilding. They want to keep fighting for the top. Think about it for a moment. What does it mean for the Golden State Warriors to have Curry committed for a longer period? It means that the franchise is willing to do whatever it takes to maintain its position among the league's elite. This involves not only keeping their core strong, but also exploring all opportunities to strengthen the roster, whether through signings or bold trades. For fans following the Golden State Warriors news update today, this extension was both a relief and a reaffirmation that the team is not abandoning its championship fight anytime soon. However, this extension is not just about the present. Curry is playing a mental game with everyone in the league, making it clear that he still believes in the Warriors' ability to add more titles to their resume. And this opens an interesting window for the future, especially when talking about possible additions to the team, like Giannis himself. By holding on to Curry, the Golden State Warriors are essentially preparing the ground for new ventures, showing that as long as Curry is on the court, Golden State will continue to be a formidable opponent. Imagine the impact of adding Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Golden State Warriors roster. For many, this would be the key to transforming the Warriors into absolute NBA title favorites. Giannis, with his unique combination of skill, strength, and court vision, would be an explosive addition alongside stars like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. The idea of seeing Giannis join the Golden State is not just exciting. It's the kind of change that could completely redefine the NBA landscape and place the Warriors in a league of their own. It's not hard to see why this idea is so appealing. Giannis is one of those players who can change the fate of a franchise with his presence. With the Golden State Warriors, he would bring a new dimension to the team, allowing Golden State to compete on equal footing with any opponent. He would be the perfect complement to the Warriors' style of play, adding power in the paint and solid defense, which would perfectly round out Curry's long-range shooting arsenal. This kind of combination is what many Warriors fans dream of seeing. fusion of talents that could elevate the team to new heights. Of course, this wouldn't be a change without its challenges. Integrating a star of Giannis's caliber into the Golden State Warriors system would require adjustments, both tactically and in terms of chemistry. But if there's one thing Golden State has proven over the years, it's that they know how to maximize their players' talent. Therefore, Giannis's arrival wouldn't just be an addition. It would be a transformation. It would be the final piece in the puzzle that could make the Warriors dominant in the NBA once again, ushering in a new era of success for Golden State. The Milwaukee Bucks, who were crowned NBA champions a few years ago, now face a very different scenario. With a series of early playoff exits and a roster that's starting to age, the Bucks' situation looks increasingly uncertain. Key players like Brook Lopez and Chris Middleton, who were cornerstones of the last successful campaign, are in the final stages of their careers, raising doubts about the team's ability to stay competitive. For Warriors fans keeping a close eye on Golden State Warriors news, the Bucks' decline could represent an opportunity. The Bucks' decline raises a question. How long will Giannis Antetokounmpo continue to be willing to carry the team on his back? As the players around him age and the chances of another title seem to diminish, Giannis's frustration may grow. It's natural for him to start considering other options, especially if the Bucks fail to rejuvenate or attract new talent. For the Golden State Warriors, this uncertainty in Milwaukee could be exploited, creating a scenario where Giannis might seek a fresh start with a team still hungry for titles, like Golden State. If the Bucks' decline continues, it's not hard to imagine Giannis beginning to question his future. The Warriors could very well become an attractive option, offering him not just a chance to compete for titles, but also to play alongside legends like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. For those following the Warriors' trade rumors, the situation in Milwaukee only fuels speculation about a potential move. And Golden State could be the perfect destination for a player like Giannis, who is still at the peak of his career. If the Golden State Warriors really want to bring Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Bay Area, they'll have to pay a steep price. We're talking about sacrificing the franchise's future, putting up draft picks, and potentially giving up promising young talents like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. For many, this type of trade might seem like a crazy risk. But when it comes to winning more titles now, Golden State is ready to go all in. After all, ensuring that Stephen Curry and the Splash Brothers window remains open is worth the sacrifice. A potential package to acquire Giannis would require the Warriors to offer a combination of first-round picks and players who might interest the Milwaukee Bucks. Imagine, the franchise would need to part with multiple years of draft picks, as well as include names like Andrew Wiggins, who, while an important piece, would be crucial for matching salary. For fans keeping up with the Golden State Warriors news update today, this idea might be shocking, but it's exactly the kind of bold move that defined the Warriors dynasty over the last decade. But is it worth it? The immediate impact of having Giannis alongside Curry and Draymond Green would be immense, placing the Golden State Warriors at the forefront of the title chase. However, the risks are clear. Sacrificing the future for the present could leave the team vulnerable in a few years. Golden State, this trade would not only be about adding talent, but about going all in for 1 or 2 more years of NBA supremacy. As those following the Warriors trade rumors know, this is the reality of the league. Big risks, big rewards. When considering the possibility of a trade involving Giannis Antetokounmpo, it's crucial to recognize that while it's a complicated scenario, it's not impossible. The Milwaukee Bucks continue to underperform. Giannis could indeed seek a new destination. The dynamics of the NBA often revolve around stars and their ambitions. For instance, when Anthony Davis expressed his desire to be traded, the move eventually happened. However, the impact on the Golden State Warriors could be profound, potentially involving Stephen Curry and Draymond Green in trade discussion. Giannis' situation could open doors for the Warriors, who are known for their bold strategies. The Golden State Warriors, with their history of notable trades, might see an opportunity to bring in a player of Giannis' caliber. What does this mean for the future of the franchise? Consider how the arrival of the Splash Brothers and a new star could transform the team. Furthermore, if this scenario unfolds, we could see a whirlwind of rumors about the Warriors' future and how it would affect the balance of the NBA. This is the type of situation that makes trade rumors about the Warriors so fascinating. It's an opportunity for fans and analysts to imagine the impact of a potential addition like Giannis. How this could affect team chemistry, player dynamics, and the game plan is a topic worth exploring. So, as you think about what a trade of this magnitude would mean, it's always interesting to keep an eye on news about the Golden State Warriors and the rumors that may arise. Now that you're aware of the implications of a potential Giannis Antetokounmpo transfer, the Golden State Warriors, it's time to reflect on how this could impact not just the team, but the entire NBA. What do you think about this possibility? How could adding a player of Giannis's caliber transform the Warriors and the league's balance? Share your thoughts in the comments and join this exciting discussion. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay updated on Golden State Warriors rumors and news. Stay tuned for the latest moves and continue following our content for more analysis and insights into the future of the NBA.